Oh, I've not scanned you yet. Forgot about it. Now you're giving me health. Okay, that was... Most annoying enemy in the game. Ladybug.
Yes. Yeah, there it is. Watch out for the other one. Hello.
What's your power level?
Bitch.
110.
That's the power level.
A sensu bean. These things are barely stronger than the snakes. There we go. They're not venomous snakes. What a face!
Yeah. A face a mother could love. That's it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Beautiful.
What up, sauces?
I don't know. Everything's okay.
That's good. Ugh, just sitting here, relaxing, watching him beat a snake up and eat a dish. Not just the food, but the dish as well.
I think there's a theory in this game. This is supposed to be Videl. He's the only one with an actual portrait. It doesn't look like it was made out of Crayola.
That's weird. Also, wrong colors, absolutely. They knew what Videl looked like at this point.
Did they?
Pretty confident they should have, right?
Maybe? I don't actually know. If all else fails, key blast.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best way to do it.
Oh god, ladybugs are gonna be back. I'm in an angle. Nah. You know, it's the fact they do like 1 damage to you, but it's just like the most insulting 1 damage ever.
Yeah. Like, if an enemy doesn't do enough damage, you should not be knocked back at all.
I don't think they stopped doing knockback until Bushiri, if you're a high enough level.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
There. The child that saved all the other kids. You weirdo.
Hooray!
Wait a minute. Wrong park. Oh wait, there he is.
Yeah.
That
And
doesn't
this
look
thing
like
where
your,
you
Toriyama's style at all. Go ahead.
this thing where you focus the reticule on the person that you're talking to, it's like a little bit like creepy.
Oh, it's like the scouter thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. How it, like, zooms in with a little tiny circle. It's like, enhance on the penis. I didn't mean that, though. Damn it!
They're like, you're the sniper.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's a potential kill. Yeah. Going in for the close shot. I need to look them right in the eyes.
Where is this? Down here. There's Hercules ending. You're different, Sprite.
Princess Peach got a video game?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. That's
She
cool.
has two now, actually. One's on the DS.
Oh.
Wait, which one is this? Okay, it's down here.
You know, it's weird. I kind of like the music in these games. I kind of think it's good.
Yeah.
I was telling him that, like, as a kid, I used to play this game and go to Gohan's house and just, like, leave it on just loud enough and that I would close my eyes and go to sleep as a kid and just, like, sleep to it all the time. I was like, I love this music so much.
There had to be like a pile of AA batteries.
Oh, my parents were pissed because I would go through AA batteries so much. That and Pokemon, dude. It was a nightmare for them.
The Johto music.
So good. But this game is still the best game they made. Oh, well, this is probably the best game on the DS. Or, oh my god, my brain. The
GBA.
GBA.
Adrian, was that one that Ethan was playing last year? Was that the precursor to this one?
I think he was playing Boost here. I think it's the one after this.
Oh, probably. Yeah, I think it was Boo's Fury. Really? Which is better in every sense. It's just that I am nostalgic for this one. So, I count this as my number one.
That woman's chin was enormous. All of this just to move a parade float out of the way.
So annoying.
Eyes of the Lion, which is exactly what you think it's going to sound like. Weird looking cat. Here's your stupid record.
Yay! Still my least liked person in the entire show.
Hercule, yeah.
But I mean, you gotta give it to him. He did, save the universe, and it's kind of frustrating. He's the same reason
I mean, he's
why.
a much better character in the Boo saga than he is in Android.
Yeah. Well, it made me not like him, and then I was like, I can't believe he's the one who saved them all.
I mean, he also undoes the, with the wish where they forget Boo. So no one remembers it anyway. They just remember Cell.
Well, that's because he was just like, I like Boo. Don't mess with Boo. He's my pink
Their
lover.
friendship is weird.
He's my pink lover, and I don't want you to hurt him. It's like, okay, weirdo.
So do you hate this section? Because I hate this section.
Oh, is it south? Oh yeah, this was
Yeah.
annoying.
Everything
Can't you
hurts
do
for no
one of the
reason.
things soon, or am I crazy?
What?
One of the side things? Like cooler?
He shows up after this section. Oh god.
That's what it is. I was like... I knew it was something like that.
Kua Mercenary.
I also had the
Don't
brain
you
of
dare.
like a fucking chicken. Like, played this game 100 like times, can't remember shit in it. I hate it.
Well, we're gonna see how well I remember where all the capsules are. Doing pretty good so far. Ow.
One or two of them are missable, aren't they?
Not permanently, but you can.
Like, if you don't get them now, you have to wait basically till the end.
Yeah. Ow. God, I hate those things so much. But enemies go from having like 35 health to like 125 in one area.
Yeah,
A little
triple the
much.
amount. It's like, what? Actually, no,
I hope
that's
you got to
almost,
level 10.
yeah, that's almost quadruple the amount now that I'm thinking about it.
You know what also makes no sense to me? Is I think Piccolo has the lowest endurance in the game.
That's sad.
Or maybe it's Trunks. It's one of the two, but like, it doesn't make any sense. I'm thinking it's Piccolo, though. I need the experience. Okay. That's a much higher level enemy than... Yeah, 325 health. This is the stuff Vegeta fights normally.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah. It's me.
Oh, hello. Oh, hi,
Yes.
Mark.
I'm not Mark. I see Sauces has joined us.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm observing.
It took me a while to realize this path was here. What about you, Peace?
Yeah. I think when I found out about it, I was like, this is where this one's at? I was a dumb idiot.
Was?
Secret seaweed path.
Hello?
I'm being attacked.
Peace, you know I love you.
Yeah.
It may be a little bit of a harsh love, but it's love.
Ugh.
There we go.
Oh, why? I'm just so tired right now. I didn't do anything either.
Well, see, whenever I drink alcohol, I get really tired. Also,
Dude,
for anyone wondering, we're all above the age of 21.
Unfortunately.
I was going to joke, but I was like, no, you can't joke about that.
Not on Twitch.
No, yeah.
Hippies.
All of you!
I think it's this house.
I'm
I'm the
probably going to
youngest
take
out
a
of the group.
vacation soon as well.
I'm the youngest out of the group, and I'm still a couple.
Stop my back.
Peace, you're not that much older than I am.
My back, yes.
I mean, if we're
I
talking
have
about, like, if our
irreversibly
bodies-
just destroyed my bag.
Ow.
Oh. Hooray!
I hate trying to make it through this.
What year were you born? 97, 98?
98.
98, yeah.
I think Ethan was the oldest out of, well, I was going to say the trio, not the quartet, but
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
because I think Sauce is older than all of us. I think, if I remember correctly.
No, it's true. Absolutely.
And I'm a baby. I'm a baby compared, well, not the other two, not you two, but Sauce is, I think I'm a little bit younger than.
Why is this thing a fight in this game?
I like the picture for it, though. Don't forget to take a picture of it as well, after saying that as
I
well.
know.
You guys are only like 4 or 5 years older than I am.
5.
Yeah, Ethan, out of the trio, like I said, Ethan was the oldest.
Ow.
That thing has no neck. It's like all head, then body, and like some legs.
I mean, its head is covering.
Oh god.
I was about to say,
I did a lot of damage per hit.
I know. I was like, oh my god. Eat a cookie. Eat a cookie.
Yeah, I think Piccolo has the lowest endurance. I think that confirmed it. Not energy. Okay. It had 1 health left.
Thank God. You got absolutely lucky right there. I was about to say, oh yeah, it cuts off, so you
Well,
don't have
like
to
I said,
run
for
back.
some reason, Piccolo is the squishiest character.
Oh, but so I'm gonna be taking off not this week, but the week after. It's because I'm contemplating actually going to see the solar eclipse.
Where's it happening at?
It's west of us. What's exactly west of us? I forget.
Like of Kentucky?
Yeah. It's like literally right left of the edge of Kentucky. Give me a second, I'm pulling it up. What's west of us? West is
He's actually going to type in West. Like it's going to be W-A-S-T.
Missouri. It's like basically the bottom right tip of Missouri.
Oh,
Like going through Illinois, Indiana, and stuff like that.
I thought he meant like what's east of us in Kentucky, not like state-wise.
Yeah. West. Yeah. But yeah, I've been thinking it would be kind of cool to go do something like that. I mean, I think they said the next time something like that's going to happen is going to be like quite a while from now, and I was like, oh, I don't think I'm going to be alive for that later, so might as well try to enjoy it.
Why are all the political figures in Dragon Ball dogs?
I think they're trying to set a
Dogs are
statement.
good boys. You can
It's a
trust
statement.
dogs.
All dogs go to heaven. Except Chihuahuas. Not Chihuahuas.
Definitely not Chihuahuas. I have not seen a Chihuahua that has not made me mad.
Actually, so Adrian, do you remember? Were you around when we had our old Chihuahua when we were younger?
Yeah.
He was a good Chihuahua. He was just scared of everything. He
Well,
didn't
see,
bite.
they have two modes. They're either like, I'm a terrified, or I'm a bite you. And both of them, like, one is like, I want you to love me, but you're making me mad because you're running away terrified, even though I'm like a vegetable, like sitting here doing nothing. And then the other one is just like, I'm gonna bite you, and I'm like, I'm about to like fucking toss you like a football if you try to bite me.
His name was Bingo, and he was like a really good dog. We trained him really well.
That's a good ass name.
Ow.
I named him. I actually named both of our animals. And I actually bought one of them, the Jack Russell. She was also super well trained. I named her Anna, and that's still to this day probably my favorite animal I've ever had. I'm so sad she's gone.
I forgot they were there.
The amount of XP, I was about to say, you're about to level up for sure.
Yeah, it's beneficial to grind at like level 16 here. Because you get like 2 level ups during the 3 years. And you'll be level 18 for the Android stuff.
Yeah. Is it 40 or 50?
What, max levels? 50.
Yeah, 50.
You can beat the game at 40 though. It's only if you want Hercule you go to 50.
Oh, yep, you're right.
And it takes forever too. So the warlord that the old guy defeated, as we're gonna find out, you don't see him until Boost Fury.
Oh, lol.
The guy on the giant airplane,
Uh-huh.
that's the warlord. So this old man beat that warlord so bad he required like an artificial jaw and arm.
You know what would have been really cool during the part where you get the Dragon Balls?
What?
If you had to go do the like puzzle that Goku did.
The what?
The puzzle with oh my goodness, what is his name? Evil trainer to Yamcha or Tien.
They put
and
the
Chaozu?
keychain puzzle that
Yeah,
General
I think
Tao
that
or
would have been
Mercenary
really dumb
Tao.
and funny to do.
I hate those puzzles.
Oh, I sat here and saw like the blue bar go up, and you know what my brain thought?
What?
It was like a mana level. It's experience.
Man is the green bar,
Yeah,
technically.
I had a dumb. It's fine. Oh, so I need to tell you about this experience I had at work, I think a couple days ago. I was going to tell you guys yesterday, but no one was on. And I died. So, I went to work.
Demon! Demon! He's not
Oh,
here,
what?
he died! Demon!
Oh, that.
Somebody took over his body, I can't trust you!
Oh. But on Thursday, I went in at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my coworkers, and he really enjoys like Final Fantasy and Pokemon and stuff. And I've never played a Final Fantasy game. I tried to play Final Fantasy, I think it was 7 on the Game Boy Advance.
I think you should just play 10.
You mean 6? Because 7 was on the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, I don't remember. It was one of the ones on the Game Boy Advance, and I just could not get into it personally. And I was talking to him about like, you know, Pokemon and stuff, and we got on the topic of Digimon, and he was like, yeah, Digimon's not that good. And I was like, that's blasphemy, first off. Digimon is great. Maybe the first couple Digimon games weren't that good.
Has he ever, like, it's one of those things that, like, you have to play Cyber Sleuth. After being recommended and playing that one alone, I'm like, there are amazing ones out there. You just gotta know the right ones.
And see, that's what I told him. I was like, well, Digimon is really good. I was like, I personally liked it a lot more than Pokemon when I was little. Like, especially the anime. I loved the anime for Digimon as a kid.
Yeah.
Much more than Pokemon. And he was like, well, Pokemon came out first and Digimon just stole it. I was like, that's not true.
That is a person who just assumes and does not actually check. What a cringe lord.
And
Meanwhile, Dragon Quest.
yeah, and I told him, I was like, technically Digimon and Pokemon stole it from other games. We talked about this the other day too. Like,
yeah.
What was it? Shin Megami Tensei, Dragon Quest.
Yeah, I think it was Megami Tensei, like the NES one.
Yeah, like those were before those, and they kind of got inspiration from that. And I was like, well, technically they kind of stole it. And he was like, well, Pokemon's the most popular. I was like, doesn't mean it's the best. It's just nostalgia from when you were a teenager. Because I think he was a teenager at the time when Pokemon Red and Blue came out.
What level
Now,
was
I
that?
would definitely say for the longest of times there were no good, well, there were very, very few like Digimon games that were not fun, or that
It was
were
like there was
fun.
one.
I mean,
There was one on the PS1. There were none on the PS2. They all went to the DS, and then they finally came back to the consoles with Cyber Sleuth.
I remember playing some on the Game Boy Advance. There was one that I thought was kind of cool, but it was also like a whole lot of nothing to an extent. But I had fun playing it, but not bad.
There's a Digimon game on the DS that I have extremely fond memories of. But I
Don't say Dusk or Dawn, please. I beg of you.
I was gonna say Digimon World DS, but okay.
Oh, thank God. You're normal.
I do like Dawn. I like Dawn personally. Like, I know it's not the best Digimon game because it's like probably one of the grindiest games I've ever played ever.
Like, I like grinding in games, but dear God.
Digimon World Dawn.
Oh
and
no,
Dusk-
that sounds like a game I'd love. No.
Oh, no. Peace. As someone who loves JRPGs, it's not the fun kind of grinding. It's the tedious kind of grinding.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
So let me
Yeah.
tell you. So you know how Digimon, how they Digivolve? It's like they have to have so much experience from something, like certain types. Well, in Digimon Dawn and Dusk, they take that to the extreme. And not only that, like there's no way to there's no repels. It's like every 3 steps there's 5 to 6 Digimon that want to fight you, and you're like, ugh. Make it stop.
Yeah, like, they
Yeah.
give you repels in Cyber Sleuth.
Uh,
Eventually.
Like, I played through Digimon World, I think for the first time after I played Dawn. Because I didn't know Dawn and Dusk were the second games to that. And when my
Yeah,
buddy-
yeah. It's like, what's confusing about, in Japan, they're called Digimon Story, the JRPGs are,
Mhm.
not Digimon World. World is like the pet simulator ones. But they just call everything Digimon World for a really long time in the West, and it got really confusing.
I really like Dawn is like one of those games that if you don't grind, it's fine. But the game almost requires you to grind. So
Yeah, that's like, you have ultimates right here? You should. Go back and grind.
yeah. And if you so if you get your ass whooped, like the game goes, well, you should have been a higher level. Like when I fought the final boss in Dawn for the first time, I only had 1 mega
Yeah, same.
because I didn't.
It was
know,
your starter, wasn't it?
yeah. Coronamon's final
Yeah.
evolution or something like that. First off, I love the way the Digimon look in Dawn and Dusk. Like some of the Digimon look great, but it's like such a grindy game. I think if someone calculated, they said they spent 200 or 250 hours, and they said probably 40 of it was them only doing the main storyline. The rest of it was grinding.
That's awful. So
Yeah.
bad.
Like the main story, if you didn't have to grind, it'd only be like maybe 50 hours. Not only that, but those games have a really bad reputation for like fetch quests and stuff, and they're mandatory. They're mandatory quests. Digimon World though, like Digimon World DS, is like perfect. It's like what Digimon World Dawn and Dusk should have been, but it's its predecessor. So I don't know.
What I always found funny is that, like, out of the Dawn and Dusk, Dusk is actually the canon one, because Dusk is the one that shows up in Cyber Sleuth. The girl.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I played Dawn.
Dawn is actually the easier of the two, which is bad.
And it still takes like 200 hours of grinding just for you to
Yeah.
be like competent. Because if you don't, Peace, I want you to know, I fought the final boss 5 times before I beat it, and I didn't grind. And the final boss took me 45 minutes.
Jeez.
Like, Digimon World DS, and then, like, the Japanese one that didn't come out officially, I think it's like Lost Evolution or something like that, are fine. Dawn and Dusk, I don't know who pissed in the developers' Cheerios that morning, but good God.
Yeah. Digimon World DS2, as well, like, when you level up, you kind of keep your levels, which is fine, because you can still, like, de-digivolve, and it takes you back to, like, an earlier level, and the grinding isn't that serious in that game. Like, I think I did, like, maybe 15 hours of grinding in that game. Maybe. I don't think I grinded a whole lot, actually. Maybe less than that. But I tried to go back to playing Dawn like a couple years ago, and I went, did I not? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Because, so the second boss, I think, is a Shogun Gekomon.
Yeah, the ultimate.
Yeah, and they expect you to have, they expect you to have, like, one ultimate and, like,
Like 2 champions, yeah.
and like 2 to 3 champions. You do not. I had like a couple champions and maybe a couple rookies. So yeah, they expect you to grind a lot. And you know how I know they expect you to grind a lot? Because every fight you get into has is almost a full battlefield worth of Digimon.
I'm gonna have to try this out and see what it's like. You said it's for the DS?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called Digimon World Dawn.
I mean, if you want to actually play the story, you gotta do the first game.
Yeah, if
So
you
know how
want to
Digimon
understand.
works.
Also, you either get to pick a Gabumon or an Agumon in Digimon World DS, like the first one. In Dusk, they give you like five generated teams, but like and some of them are like there's like what, a couple ultimates and then your rookie,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh, sorry, everything's a rookie now.
Yeah, because that virus thing.
Yeah. Also, you know what? Something I didn't realize until the other day, I watched a review about it. So you know how all the Digimon will digivolve as you go throughout the game? That's what they expect your Digimon to be at. So, like, if there's ultimates, they expect you to at least have ultimates. I didn't know that. But
Watch I actually play it and go, oh no, I'm a freak who actually did like it.
Nah, Peace, even I couldn't do it. And you know how grindy I am in RPGs.
Yeah.
That was.
Well, that's why I'm
don't
saying
even-
my brain could get to, like... I mean, God, look at me and WoW. Like...
Well, imagine Cyber Sleuth, but imagine by the first boss you had to have ultimates. So, like,
yeah,
Jimmy can.
in the first boss,
Not
they
the-
expect you to have a champion almost, right?
Yeah.
With the Aquilamon or whatever. They were like,
Wheelama.
they're like, make sure you have high level rookies and maybe a champion.
I can't believe you just reminded me of that.
What, Aquilamon?
But
Yeah, the bird. Aquila.
I mean, we just saw it last year in the theater.
Yeah. Well, it's my brain keeps on forgetting about like names, but when you said it, I was like, oh yeah, I remember that one.
But Digimon World DS, you don't have to grind as much, and it's much more fun. And the game scales very well with you. But I think my favorite Digimon game is probably Cyber Sleuth, and I still haven't. You know, I've never beat that game.
I've beat that and Hacker's Memory.
I need to play the second one real bad.
Hackers.
Yeah.
Memory.
Yeah. I need to play that one. I would need to do a refresher on one though, I feel like at this point.
I mean, no, because they tell you there's another tutorial in Hacker's Memory.
Oh yeah. Oh, but I'll have to also remember the fucking oh my god, the stats, or yeah, the like not stats, but the like what things are weak to is very like necessary
Oh.
to know.
Wait, there you are.
Oh
love
yeah,
this.
the other fucking Bulma.
Like, we can't find any brain waves. Maybe the scatter's broken.
Lol.
Okay, I think I want to stop here for today, because next is Android stuff.
Oh.
That's, like, what, a third of the game done?
Yeah? Huh, that was a lot quicker than I remember. I just probably grinded too much.